Hello. Today is Monday in the fifth week of Lent, and we've entered into a different phase of Lent again. Starting yesterday, Sunday, we entered into what's called Passiontide. And in the old days, we used to cover the statues and the cross with purple. We kind of entered into that last phase of Lent where we were invited to intensify our efforts. The scriptures give us real pause to think today. In the first reading, we hear from the book of Daniel the story of Susanna, a woman who's falsely accused of adultery and is rescued by the prophet Daniel, who God inspires to come to her defense. In the gospel, we hear the story of the woman who's caught in adultery, who's brought before Jesus. And it's an amazing thing. In the first story, Susanna was innocent, yet falsely accused. In the second story, this nameless woman was brought before Jesus, and she was caught in the act. She was clearly guilty. And yet, amazingly, Jesus doesn't condemn her. Now, according to the law, she was supposed to be stoned to death. And those who brought her to Jesus were right in saying that. But he doesn't want them to do that. He doesn't suggest that they do that. He just says, let the one who has no sin be the first to throw a stone. And everyone slowly walked away when they realized the truth of their own lives. It really is a powerful example of mercy and compassion. The truth is that we want God to be fair, we want God to be just, and God is at times. But God is always love. God is always mercy. And we're recipients of that love. We're recipients of that mercy, and we're called to live that same kind of love and mercy in this world. Yes, there are people who break the law, but who are we to condemn them? Who are we to throw the first stone? In the end, my brothers and sisters, can you imagine how much better the world would be if, instead of a little more justice and law and order, there was a little bit more mercy and love? Can you imagine how that might transform the world? Can you imagine how you and I might be a part of bringing that mercy and that love to this world? Lent is a time for transformation. May we be an agent of God's love and mercy this day in our world as we journey to Easter.